if you can, what a poor girl can do. But Wire has heard more than enough from this Irish girl. At all events, you must keep out of the city, and as you have been here in court before, I must send you to prison for 14 days. And so her fate is sealed. Wire's verdict is neither the start nor the end of Mary Ann Donovan's ordeal. During the weeks that she is locked away, the papers publish their reports of the trial, made notable by her eloquent self-defense. Wire comes in for heavy criticism. Many readers send in money to be given to Donovan on her release. In an effort to dam the tide of public opinion, Wire makes a statement, asserting that if the whole of the case had been published, there would have been no sympathy and no contributions. It is well known that the girl had been here before, and that she and those with whom she associates have been long in the habit of assembling together and annoying the passengers in the streets with the most disgusting language. And in fact, she proved what a mistress of foul language she was while she was awaiting her examination in this house. He goes further, initiating inquiries into the girl's early life. It emerges that, aged 12, Donovan had been taken from a life of street selling and housed in King Edward's School of Industry, a children's home for paupers in Mile End. The school's secretary, Henry Williams, comes forward to taint the girl's reputation further. She was publicly expelled by the committee for inciting some 6 of the inmates to run away. Naturally, she is a shrewd, clever girl, with a plausibility of manner and expression as to deceive the most experienced. The depravity which her education upon the streets had fostered exerted an influence generally, which I hope never to see again in that institution, and I have no hesitation in saying that she is now a most abandoned and dangerous girl. Picking up on his use of the word abandoned, and on Wire's unfounded speculation during the trial, prurient letter-writers begin arguing in the press about the likelihood of Donovan already being a prostitute. Undeterred, barristers and radical journalists take up her cause. The Illustrated Times points out that Wire contravened the penal code by imprisoning rather than fining her, but adds, the illegality sinks into insignificance in comparison with the injustice and the moral wrong of sentencing a girl to prison for endeavouring to sell combs in the street. A month later, this paper is still trying to clear her name. On her release, Donovan refuses to enter an institution for the reformation of abandoned females. Presumably, the Illustrated Times points out, because she is not an abandoned female. But because of this, the Lord Mayor withholds the money that has been sent in on her behalf. Instead, he entrusts the funds to a clergyman, who refuses to give them to Donovan. The reason for all this harsh treatment, the paper suggests, comes back to Donovan's conduct at the trial. The worthy Lord Mayor had been rendered angry by the girl's boldness and readiness in her replies to the judicial perquisitions, replies in which the girl clearly had the best of it. And this is why Mary Ann Donovan's case matters. Faced with all the might of the City of London, with a man in furs and a golden chain, she has the courage to speak up, to answer back, to give her side of the story. This is a remarkable and exceptional act by someone in her position. 18, impoverished, unenfranchised, an Irish girl in London. Undaunted and unbowed, she has her say. And though things go badly for her, people listen. Many of them agree with her. For once, her voice is heard. In this book, I want to listen to the voices of people like Mary Ann Donovan. Voices that have rarely been heard and taken seriously, both at the time and in the histories we write about our society. These voices, which cried out their wares, services, wants, or simply sang a song to buy, belong to those who lived and worked in London streets between the 1780s and the 1870s. This was a period in which a great deal was invented, won, lost, overturned, but when, in practical terms, very little really changed for those on the street.